Okay, we're back into regular session. So, all right, Susie, what's your question?
Okay, what are we gonna do about Jim Smith?
So Jim Smith got a TIF application and money for his sawdust and splinters and sawdust. And I have not seen any work being done on the outside.
Nothing.
I haven't seen, I don't know if there's anything being done on the inside or anything on it. There is from my understanding, a time criteria for the time he's got the TIF money to actually do some work. That's basically where we're at, I guess.
I mean, we could send a demand letter asking for an accounting and see,
Yeah.
because I believe our tip agreement with them would allow us to go back and recoup $5,000 that we gave. In the future, I'd probably recommend more of a reimbursement TIF agreement as opposed to
Give him the money up front.
yeah, but yeah, we can ask for receipts and to see what he did with the TIF money, and I think that'd be a good idea as stewards of public funds.
You want Greg to go ahead and do that?
Yes, I want something done, because that man took money out of our TIF fund, and we've got nothing.
Okay.
Can I ask you a question? Greg, can we restrict, TIF money based off of prior, criminal charges?
This guy did serve time in prison, which I
Federal
didn't know that. I don't think
doesn't-
anybody knew that at
Embezzled
the time.
money, a lot of it.
Yeah.
Nobody knew that at the time.
Is a city or municipality able to do that based off of, embezzlement charges?
Yeah,
and
we don't have
conviction?
to grant TIF money.
Okay.
So as part of the due diligence and the
Gotcha.
request, I would consider looking into that.
Okay.
But yeah,
I think we almost need to do a background check on some of these people, because he's definitely one we should have checked out.
well, and I think that's why a reimbursement plan is just a little better, cause
It's
then
a
they
good
spend the
idea.
money up front.
He took a lot of money, and he hasn't done anything.
Okay.
Greg, is that an ordinance then we need to rewrite?
No, I think it's just a decision that we can make as a council.
Each of your TIF agreements with different businesses are going to be different.
Okay,
So it's just a way to structure it. Now, when dealing with developers or, certain people will say, I want this up front and these continuing payments with large development, but a $5,000 agreement to redo the facade of a house, I think that's subject to be reimbursed as opposed to an upfront TIF
okay.
disbursement.
What's the reimbursement
Thank
rule for other taxing agencies, like the library one? Can we give them the money to cover that project, or do we have to do it as a reimbursement when it's done?
We can do either way.
So it can be done either way?
Yeah,
I have no problem with giving the
Yeah, the library.
money.
I understand what TIF
I know
people,
what they will
yes.
do with it, but this is a total different.
Yeah, for individuals that come, no, I
Well,
agree.
it came up.
People you don't really know, no one knew.
No, you're
You
right.
had finance.
Did you also wanna update anything on the Butts House
Okay.
agreement?
Oh, yeah, we have a signed contract for the Butts property.
And maybe
I've been
pay.
dealing with their attorney. We finally got it signed, they're under contract, but the contractor's estimated date of completion is September 1.
So that was
But
good.
it
to see
is
that
under
finally.
contract now, not just a draft or anything like that, they have a signed contract.
What did you say that was for?
The Butts House, the one that burned.
Partially burned down.
Yes.
What was this for? I don't remember discussing this.
That is it, that's the contract, the signed contract for the Butts House.
Yeah, that's not our contract.
No, it's not ours, I'm just showing you that we've got something.
Oh, okay, I didn't
Yeah.
realize that street was Locust Street,
Uh-huh.
okay. That's
All
what
right.
that is then.
Do we have anything else? If not, a motion to adjourn. Thank you for being here, it's been a long meeting.
What, the next step in the, housing,
Well, basically, we're gonna have to, talk about engineering. That'll be like the next thing, to approve engineering
to
on,
approve engineering to start their
to
process.
start their process. So they'll probably come to a committee meeting. I already talked to this group, they're gonna start coming to every committee meeting.
But we do the engineering before we get commitments, the 5 commitments?
Basically, what will happen.
There's limited, there's certain things that engineers need to do before we get the commitments.
Okay,
One of those things is they're going to need to separate the lot. One, they're gonna need to determine whether or not this piece of property can handle development.
okay.
Then they're going to need to show at least an estimate of what the development will look like. Because if I were going to commit to buy a lot, I'd wanna know the size of the lot, the location of the lot that I'm committing to, what the roads would look like. So you kind of need that preliminary plan in order to actually market the development and get people to enter into the letters of intent.
So the engineering fees, where are they gonna, can they be paid out of the TIF?
I'll tell you this.
Not
just by
initially,
looking at-
Not
because that
initially,
property's not,
they have-
they can be reimbursed once it comes into the TIF.
Okay,
But that's where I came up with the plan to move money out of TIF as a TIF
Oh, yeah,
payment
we know that,
to the general revenue, and then the general revenue fund pay it
I've talked to him today.
into the engineering.
gotcha.
Yeah, cause no expense is gonna be TIF eligible until that's in the TIF project.
Gotcha. Thanks for the clarification.
Yeah, I know, we're still learning. So we have a motion to adjourn? Already adjourned. And Travis will second it. Alright, we're adjourned.
I don't get everybody signing that.
Yeah, thank you, Sandra.